Hello Leo, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for September the 21st, which is the third week in September. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, actually, I'm sorry, it's the fourth week. I hope I've been saying that right. Anyway, you'll see it when it's posted. I'll make sure that it's in the headlines. Anyway, I did get a new deck called the Energy Oracle cards, and I just absolutely love the readings. Until I get to know these cards, I am going to read from each card because they all hold such different energies than I thought they would. This card here is card number 24, and it's called the Adjacent Possibilities. Look at that door on the floor. Isn't that interesting? And then there's one way up in the air. It's like there's many, many opportunities and you failed to look at all of them, Leo. So let's see what it says here real quick. It's real short. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet, every moment gives you the opportunity to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion about which course to take, the Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card can indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be cautious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. Wow, that is so powerful. So obviously you've already made a decision, and now they're telling you that you really didn't look at all the options. There's many different options, but you really need to look at something that's going to make you happy, give you strength and all the good, lovely stuff. So I don't know if we're talking about a relationship. It could be work. Could be. I kind of feel like it's romance, but we'll see as the cards come out. Okay, let's see. What is it that Leo needs to be most aware of? What is the most important thing for Leo to be aware of? Okay, that's good. I was hoping one would pop out. I like the first one to pop out at least. But anyway, somebody's not talking. That's what that could mean. Somebody's not saying what they need to say. Strength. Oh my gosh, look at there. You get strength and you already have strength. This is your card, Leo. The Strength card in the tarot. And then here you have it again. So whatever decision you've already made, it looks like you're going to need more strength than you thought. The Ace of Swords. Hopefully there's going to be some truth that's spoken. If it's on your side, you need to let it out. You need to speak a truth. I have a feeling because you've got double strength here, you're going to need to speak the truth about something. And it's going to be really hard. It may be hard, just as hard for you to say it as for somebody to hear it. So keep that in mind too. And then we have the Five of Swords. This talks about battles that you have in your mind, you're thinking, you're overthinking. It's like To me, it feels like you don't even know what to do. It's still so up in the air and in your mind that it just keeps rolling over and over, and it's giving you a headache probably, for sure. So let's see what the next card is. The Three of Wands. This talks about somebody that's been waiting on a situation, a person, a career, or something that's important. And I think it's still stuck in your head and you're not able to release it. I think this could be another person that you were waiting on. But it sounds like you've already made a decision. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse, excuse me. Now the Eight of Cups in reverse definitely talks about walking away from something, somebody, or something. I'll show you the upright of it. There's little ripples for the other cups. And she's headed right to the sunshine. But in reverse, this talks about in reverse, it talks about going back to where you were prior to all of this. It's like you want to go someplace. It's almost like that feeling of wanting to go back home. If that makes sense to you guys. You know, that homey feeling that you feel. Sometimes you can feel that with another person, or maybe it's just moving back to your hometown or to wherever your community people are. It's that kind of energy. It's kind of sad. This truth, I wonder what, we'll clarify that in a minute. The Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords talks about when I see this person, it's like they're sneaking away, even though they have a knife in their hand. I mean, maybe that's for protection. Who knows? We'll go with that for now. But the way this guy's kind of, or girl, kind of on their, you know, bent down real low, like they're in hibernation, or not hibernation, but they're just trying to hide from something or someone. It's like they're walking away from something, and they feel an uneasiness doing it. It's almost like a continuation of this card. This card talks about going back to where you were before, and this guy is like, he's going in that direction, but is something going to sneak up on him and get him from behind? Like the person that he's supposed to be with. I don't know. I don't know yet. It looks like turmoil for sure. These two cards are definitely turmoil. And the Magician. Leo, you may be trying to manifest something back in your life, or something in your life, just period. The biggest issue here is you haven't made communications yet. But now this will start within that 4th week of September. So just be aware. You might just need time to mull things through your mind and think and rethink, you know. It reminds me of more like an air sign. They just think and think and think. Okay. Now the King of Wands is in reverse. Boy, this is somebody that really doesn't look. He's got a lion in the background with him, so there's like even more strength. But in reverse, this guy doesn't have any strength. It's almost like it feels like they're almost like on their knees. They just don't know what to do. But I'm telling you, if Leo, I don't know what's going on yet, but this person, whoever needs to talk, and I think this is all about you up here, you definitely need to talk. You need to talk, and I think that's why when I was flipping the cards earlier, usually I can get one to pop out when I start flipping them really hard like that. Usually one will at least pop out. None of them popped out, which tells me somebody's not talking. The cards speak for themselves sometimes, other than just the pictures. There's definitely something that needs to be spoken about. I don't know who the person is or if there's two people. Well, it says you've already made a decision, but did you look at all of the options? Oh, and you definitely have a broken heart. Look at the agony on her face. Look at that heart. It's been stitched up so many times. Oh, sad. And the last card, the Empress. This could be who you're sad about. This could be somebody that's, the Empress is somebody that's very, she's full of love. She's kind of like the Queen of Cups, but this woman is definitely full of love. She has a lot of experience. She's older than the queens. She's like the ruler of the queens. And she's worldly experienced. She knows a lot. And I think this is who you're longing for, Leo. It feels like it. I'm not going to clarify a lot here. I will clarify. I'll clarify the Empress. The Four of Swords in reverse. That means you really need to take a time out, and you really need to take care of yourself. You could be having heart pains over this, not just emotional tears and stuff like that. It could be literally breaking your heart. Because with the Four of Swords in reverse, usually it means it's just time to take a time out. Oh, look at there. Oh my gosh. Look at what's in that. It looks like a big bird's nest that this person is curled up in. But look at that little heart with all the stitches in it. Oh, you're really hurting. This kind of hurt calls for a time out. You need to take time off from work. You need to only work on yourself right now. You need to figure out within yourself through prayer. I don't know what you're trying to manifest. Let's get a clarifier on that too. Work. The Eight of Pentacles. I wonder if this person, look at this card. This person to me looks like this person is working. But look, she's looking off to the side as if to say, and she's just looking at a candle. It's kind of like they're working, but are they working on a plan? Because she's just looking at that candle like she's trying to find the answer within it. It's like there's an answer in that candle. I'm going to get the answer. All right, well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's financially, she's kind of struggling. She usually stays indoors. She hibernates when she's not in the upright. She just as soon not speak to anybody. Maybe this person feels this energy too. If there's two people you're in your mind and heart fighting over, the Empress and this Queen of Pentacles could be the two. That's what it feels like. But the most important thing I see for you is the Ace of Swords, to speak the truth. As hard as it is to speak, you need to speak up. And you need to speak up to, if it's two people, you need to speak up to both people. Don't leave one just hanging and not knowing. And maybe they know. This person feels, I wonder if this person doesn't feel the energy that you feel about this other person. Because to me, it feels like you're crying out. You're curled up in a bird's nest with your heart strung all over the place. It's like a mess. You're a wreck. If this is the person you chose to stay with, and this is the person you always wanted, and you just decided that you, instead of, I don't know the connection. It's possible this is a permanent person that you're with and this was somebody else, or it could be the reverse. This could be somebody you've left behind that you're struggling with, and this is the person you kept. It could be either way. And the gender can be flipped, remember. And then your universal card is the Messenger of Action, which is the Page of Swords. No, I'm sorry, the Page of Wands. Something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eager, and maybe that's got something to with this Eight of Pentacles. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going, although you may feel insecure. Do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. Wow. Interesting. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that this helps, and until I see you next week, namaste.